My name is James Njao Kariuki. I'm from Kenya, working for the government of Kenya and in the Ministry of Transport and Infrastructure. In 2003, I had a tragic road accident in Eldoret, Kenya, whereby I was admitted at Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. Last year in August, I started looking for further treatment. I went to Nairobi. I got a doctor who referred me to India, and I came to India last year in October, and I was done a total hip revision in India, in VLK hospital. After I was discharged and I went back to Kenya, the total hip, the implant dislocated, and I went looking for help from my employer and the National Hospital Insurance Fund in Kenya, and they have assisted me to come to Artemis Hospital, whereby when I arrived here, I was received with open hands, and the reception was so good. And I also was received by Dr. Subhash Jagreed, who was very kind to me, who was very attentive to what I was going through, who was very observative, who was very careful to advise me and told me, your life will never be again, you'll never suffer again. And I went for surgery.
Yeah, so James came to us from Kenya and he got this first surgery of the left hip replacement in 2004, and which the hip joint became loose very soon, and he was managing himself with the loose joint for many years because he wanted to come to some other country for the surgery. So he chose India in October 2017, and the surgery was done in some other hospital, and the hip joint was revised. But within few days it got dislocated and the implant got loose. So then he did a good research and found that Artemis is a good hospital, and he chose me as a surgeon. And when we did the second surgery, second revision, we removed the old implant, fixed a new implant which is specially made for these patients where the hips are frequently failing. So we use an implant which is having a separate component for the proximal femur and for the shaft. And this is 18 days today, and he is walking comfortably. He started putting some weight on the leg. There is no evidence of any infection. He is very comfortable. He is having diabetes also. So these are the things. We have a very great team here working with us. We have the best of the anesthesia team. We have the best of the operation theatre. We use best of the implants so that the infection rate is very less or as good as the Western standards are. And the recovery is in front of you, is doing good.
After the surgery, after 2 days, I felt that my leg was completely fine and I could be able to walk. I was assisted by a physiotherapist and I could be able to walk. I felt less pain, I had no pain. And in Artemis, I also experienced no pain after the surgery, and the pain control was very good, and not like other hospitals I've experienced. I've gone to several hospitals for the same, but here I had not undergone the same pain. I've gone, so I would recommend that these are the best hospital that somebody with a total hip replacement would like to come and have his treatment in. And you receive, whenever you come to Artemis, you receive the best treatment, the best attention, the best affection. You receive the best doctors you'll ever need in your life. And especially if you go to the optical department and meet the head of the department, Dr. Subash, you get the right doctor for your treatment. I'm very grateful for coming to Artemis Hospital, and I really would wish anybody with any problem concerning hip or bones and joints to come to Artemis Hospital. God bless Artemis.